The union representing UPS pilots voted to authorize a strike at the company. More than 99% of those who voted said yes. That's an overwhelming number, according to the union. And as Morgan Brennan reports, the strike threat comes at a tricky time of the year for the company, when shopping increasingly means shipping.
The Independent Pilots Association, which flies cargo planes for UPS, has been at odds with the company since 2011 over wages and retirement benefits.
Well, we've been at this for 4 years. UPS has been engaged in stall and delay tactics, and it's really time to settle this. And the ball is really in UPS's court.
But before you get too worried about shipping those holiday gifts, this is a strike authorization, meaning the union's board can formally request a release from federally mediated negotiations with UPS, then stage a strike if so.
You set the parking brake?
Adding pressure, the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, the union covering the 250,000 drivers and package sorters at UPS, has said it too will stand by the pilots and not cross picket lines if a strike does ensue. Both sides, UPS and pilots, are scheduled to return to the bargaining table early next month. For its part, UPS says it continues to negotiate, quote, in good faith for a contract.
It's important to understand that the vote is purely symbolic, that these are very common in airline contract negotiations, that talks actually continue to progress with negotiation dates scheduled out for several months, and that our customers are in great hands headed into our busy holiday season.
UPS points out that its pilots are guaranteed at minimum more than $255,000 per year. It maintains the typical UPS crew member works roughly 10 days per month, flying about half what a typical passenger pilot flies. But the union says it wants better safety practices as it relates to fatigue and scheduling. All of this unfolding just as UPS is gearing up for peak season, which analysts note needs to go smoothly after 2 tough ones.
2 holidays ago, UPS had serious service issues. They blamed it on weather, but it was really a combination of weather and just a huge surge in volume. Last year, they spent like drunken sailors to try and prevent that service problem, but they had 2 earnings misses in a row as a result. But the bottom line is UPS cannot afford to have its customers nervous about service going into the holidays, and this needs to get settled.
This just as rival FedEx has ratified a new contract with its own pilots, meaning if some shippers are nervous about these events, they might be tempted to take business elsewhere. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Morgan Brennan in New York City.